Stop it. Gross. 1, 2. Okay, there's one of the things we need. We'll go on Anax just so we can get the damage through. Hey everybody, welcome back and thanks for taking the time to watch Hello Good Game. We're playing a mono red in Standard 2021, a rotation proof deck, just waiting for some of the new red cards in Zendikar. I know I'm excited, and we have been slaying people with my version of mono red here. We're sitting at 80% win rate. We played 10 matches, went 8-2, and actually we just lost the last 2 matches, if you can believe it, to a Simic Clover and a Lucky Clover. And well, these are some of the most broken decks within the game right now, so it doesn't surprise us that we ran into them and lost a few matches. We did go 50% with both of them, right? Beating a Simic Clover and a Tamir Clover each one time, and then losing again another time. So overall, the deck's performing really good at an 80% win rate, 86% on the draw, and 67% on the play, which is odd, but that is always good to be winning on the draw. That's not a bad thing to be having, right? So we're going to take a look at the deck list, break it all down, then we're going to talk about the deck strategies and synergies, then we'll watch some gameplay footage, break down the playlines and interactions, and then we're going to, say goodbye with our closing thoughts. So if you find any value within the video, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, share the channel out to a friend. Let's get into it. Fervent Champion ×4 this is our first 1-drop. It's a 1/1 with First Strike and Haste. Whenever Fervent Champion attacks another target attacking knight you control, gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Equip abilities that you activate that target Fervent Champion cost 3 less to activate. 4 copies of Goblin Arsonist. This is a 1/1. When it dies, you may have it deal 1 damage to any target. 4 copies of Shock, instant speed, dealing 2 damage to any target. Into our 2-drops, 4 copies of Robber of the Rich, a 2/2 with Reach and Haste. When Robber of the Rich attacks, if defending player has more cards in their hand than you, exile the top card of their library. During any turn that you attack with a rogue, you may cast that card and you may spend mana as though it were any color to cast that spell. 2 copies of Rimrock Knight, a 3/1, which cannot block. It has Boulder Rush attached to it, an adventure at instant speed. Target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Embereth Shieldbreaker, a 2/1 with Battle Display, another sorcery adventure. For 1, destroy target artifact. Into our 3-drops, 2 copies of Bolt Hound, a 2/2 with Haste. Whenever it attacks other creatures you control, get +1/+0 until end of turn. 4 copies of Bonecrusher Giant. This is a 4/3, and then whenever it becomes the target of a spell, it will deal 2 damage to that spell's controller. It has Stomp and Adventure at instant speed, dealing 2 damage to any target, and then damage can't be prevented this turn. 4 copies of Anax Hardened in the Forge, an X3, where X is equal to your devotion to red. Whenever Anax is, or another, non-token creature you control dies, creating a 1/1 red satyr that cannot block. If the creature's power was 4 or greater, create 2 of those satyrs instead. A single copy of Phoenix of Ash. This is a 2/2 with Flying and Haste. We can pay 3 to give it +2/+0 until end of turn, and then we can escape it for 4, bringing it back from play from our graveyard by exiling 3 other cards to do so. It escapes with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it, which is quite nice. 3 copies of Torbran, Thane of Redfell, I should say. A 2/4, in which if a red source you control would deal damage to an opponent or permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage +2 instead. And then, of course, 3 copies of Embercleave for 6. Flash, costing 1 less to cast for each attacking creature you control. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, has double strike and trample. Once it's already been in play, you can re-equip it to a new creature for 3. These spells are accompanied by 3 Castle Embereths and 18 mountains. There's no sideboard today. We're playing best of 1, which is really where mono red thrives. That was the deck list. Let's quickly break down the strategies and synergies and trying to fine tune and just make these little segments a bit quicker. You all know mono red. The general strategy here is to stack permanents, low cost permanents. This means 1-drops, this means 2-drops. Turn 3, you play your Anax, you can smash in, put your Embercleave on your Anax, win, win, win. Your opponent fields white, throws out a field wipe because, that's what you have to do against mono red. You get all the satyrs from Anax. Now, instead of dropping your Embercleave on top, you play your Torbran. All of the 1/1s basically become 3/1s, which is a great way to finish out the game. So you just push forward, right? Get Anax in the field, Embercleave it. If they deal with your field state, they give you a bunch of 1/1 satyrs. You play Torbran on top, and those Satyr creature tokens become absolutely nuclear. We have a little bit of other, individual synergies within the deck, or like base strategies. Phoenix of Ash, this has flying and haste. Also, any creatures with haste are amazing after field wipes. We have Robber of the Rich, we have Phoenix of Ash, we have Fervent Champion, so a 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, no matter how, and also the Bolt Hound as well, so, a few 3-drops. This is great. They wipe the field. If we don't have Torbran, boom, here's a haste creature, and they obviously had to wipe their creatures as well, so we can get that immediate damage in again, pushing them into a state of defense again, right? So they've got to immediately go back and try to start dealing with your creatures again, rather than amassing some form of offensive. Robber of the Rich is absolutely amazing. If you have less cards in your hand than your opponent, which you probably will because you're spamming out, you get to draw from the top of their library. It's a great way to pull land to disrupt their land draw, so they either don't get the right kind of land, right? It's also great to pull the shatters of the sky, stuff like that, so they can't deal with your field. It happens more than you'd think. The Robber of the Rich is absolutely amazing, in my opinion. The Arsonist, when it dies, deals 1 damage. It'll deal 3 damage if Torbran's on the field. Your Shock gets buffed up. Your Bonecrusher Giant will also get buffed up by Torbran, which is pretty cool. They're great early game to remove creatures, but they're also great late game once you've dropped Torbran, and they can deal, that double damage effect, basically, which is very, very cool. Rimrock Knight, Boulder Rush for 1, +2/+0 is awesome. It can easily go on the same creature that we put Embercleave on, just for that big direct hit. Embereth Shieldbreaker is main decked here for Destroy Artifact onto the Lucky Clovers. We did lose 2 matches against them, even with this, but we won 2 matches against them, potentially thanks to the Shieldbreaker. We're going to have to wait and see, right? That is the general deck guide. That's basically everything. You can use your Castle Embereth to give everything +1/+0. Which is a similar effect as what Bolt Hound does, right? Except for you don't get the 2/2 with haste to also attack for the 3 mana, and this costs 3. The castle costs 4 as well. So keep that in mind. Spam out your creatures, play your Anax, cleave on top of your Anax, and then when they wipe the field, play your Torbran. Don't play your Torbran on top of your Anax unless you know they don't have wipes, because you don't want to do that, right? Unless you have a secondary Torbran in your hand. So you're going to enjoy today's gameplay footage, I guarantee it. We went on an absolute tear, going 8-0 and then losing our last 2 matches. So, in general, an 80% win rate with mono red in platinum. So if you're, in platinum rank or anything lower, this is going to be a great deck to get you into diamond. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'm live on YouTube every morning at 6. At 7 to 7:30, we switch to Twitch when the YouTube live premiere ends, and then we're back again on YouTube for another premiere in the evening at 6 p.m. All times are Mountain Standard. If you don't want to do the conversion, just go ahead and follow me on the respective platforms. You can find all of my links below in the link link in the description. We also are playing today using MTGA Assistant. Check it out. It's the best tool for Magic the Gathering Arena. You get so much information, metagame analysis, deck write-ups, deck videos. There's just so much going on. Check it out. Stuff from myself and other great creators involved with the game. So it's a really, really cool tool to up your awareness level and your skill level. So thanks for watching. Enjoy today's gameplay footage, and don't forget to watch to the end for my final thoughts. Oakley dokily, let's get at it. See what we can get into. We've got some Fervent Champions here. That's always nice. Embercleave, sure. Torbran after that, if they wipe. We are still down in platinum. Taking our time here in ranked this season. Playing a lot of weird jank on the way. We're gonna fly up to Mythic though. Today and tomorrow. That's the plan on the weekend here when we have a little bit more time. We pull land next turn, we have Embercleave. We hit for 4. Priest, we will zap that in the more efficient way here. Shock only costs 1, so we prioritize that for later on in the game. Maybe we can sneak it in, piggyback it onto another spell that's cheap. Ooh, the Devil. Let's see where these blocks go first before we do anything. Yep, that's perfect. We could go either way. The Embercleave is probably more opportunistic, though. Good game. And, you know, that's just mono-red doing mono-red things. Here we go, Mythic. Our opponent goes first this time. Now, that's going to be the real test. Is, can we win not on the play? Yes, winning on the play with a red deck. I get it. Not so hard. Is it a Clover? Is a Shieldbreaker gonna come and play for us? Normally they start out green though, right? Ooh, Jessica. I've not seen this in a while. They have access to field wipes. This is not good. And giants, too. We could shock our champion to get rid of their giant. I don't think that's great, though. Right, it would fizzle. Pay for the blocker. This is adventures. What? No, it's not. That's how good adventure cards are. You don't even need to play them with the Clover. They're playing Jeskai Planeswalkers for shizzle. Looking for Embercleave now. There's no Teferi, so it's much less threatening. With all the Planeswalkers, I don't foresee any artifacts. Instead of taking damage from the giant, we'll just push our knight up and the first strike can kill the giant. Pushing Anax up, trying to find Embercleave before we smash. Let's do it now. Force them to discard 2. Ooh, they just let it die. Interesting. Hit for 9, down to 6. Cycles the shark for 2, blocks the Rimrock Knight. Okay. We get the 1/1 Satyr token. 2 of them actually because the strength was 4. And let's just play our Shieldbreaker. I don't think any artifacts. They're Planeswalkers. If we can pull a Torbran now, that's actually what we're looking for probably. We'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 1/1s. We can push them to 3/3 if we pull a Torbran on the attack. If they wipe. Woof. Right? We're in the wrong queue. And someone just said that and we just realized it. That's okay, though. We'll do just fine. Unless they have another. That's just how strong this deck is, though, right? You can compete in, you know, the wrong queues, even, against a much larger card pool than your own. We're going to switch it up. We'll jump into the correct queue here, though. My bad. And again, yeah, as long as there's no wipe, we're 2-0. Let's get into the right queue. Opponent goes first. We won last time on the draw. Let's see if we can do it again. Really? Looks like a very similar play as well. Let's push out our non-haste creature. We drop Anax turn 3. Hopefully pulling that 4th land and then holding on to our Torbran if they wipe us. Nice. It hits. This is great. Even if they remove the champion, we still get the satyr. They'll remove the arsonist here, I believe. Right. First strike from the champion would have not killed anything. But we get the satyr token and we deal 1 damage to the opponent. We hit for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, Anax is gonzo. So with Anax gone, we should probably just push Torbran. Right, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or we hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bolt Hound has haste. Let's save it. Good hits. Torbran should survive a field wipe as well. Again, they have access to Shatter and Storm, so maybe not, but... Oh, and we're not in, yeah, okay, so here's Shatter. Is this deal 3 or just 1? Just 1. That's fine. And now, because we held on to those haste creatures... Alright, we hit for 5, baby! There's lethal! Loving it. Haste creatures are amazing after a field wipe, right? You can get in for immediate damage again. Opponent goes first. We can't catch a break here. Mono red needs to go first. Woof. Non-haste creature in play first. We have some removal. What? I guess. I've not seen the Flutter Fox in ever. I'm being honest. This is the first time I've seen this card. A common from Eldraine. As long as you control an artifact or enchantment, it has flying. Amazing. Anax in play. This is nice. We're looking for that 4th land. We're looking for Torbran. And I guess we're looking for Embercleave potentially as well. A couple different routes to go. They are maybe having artifacts or enchantments, so Shieldbreaker could do. And we have removal for Lurrus when it hits. We get the draw from the top of their library here. We hit for what, 9? Woof. We have lethal next turn, let's just leave it. We could go wider, but that's fine. Gingerbread, oh, okay. Flawless victory. Oh, really? Oh, it does not give it indestructible. For some reason, I was expecting it to do indestructible, but yeah, some wins are free. Good on him for being a platinum with that deck. I don't know. 2 lands. Lots of removal. We have to basically hope it's an aggro deck that we can smash out. They go first again. And it is not an aggro deck, I'll tell you what. We have no 1-drop. This is not good. Maybe they drop a Clover that we can snag? I don't know. Ooh. You know, that's a weird thing to ask for, but I think we're gonna get it. We are main decking a lot of Shieldbreakers for this specific interaction. We have 2 of them, so let's just chill out. Nice, right? Embereth Shieldbreaker. I can't believe he played that on the field. I'm gonna play my Lucky Clover. We'll get him with the second. Straight to the Bean Giant? Yeah. Get some bean pie in us. That's a good rabbit card, man. Good card. It's like a baby cultivate. Comes in untapped, which is like the sexy part of the whole situation. That land's nice. Hopefully there's no petty theft, right? Petty theft on Anax sucks. They could Clover and stomp us as well, like do the double drop, because Embereth Breaker Battle Display is sorcery speed. But I wanted to get the Shieldbreaker out there so we could Anax, or Embercleave Anax right away. So we need them to spend their mana this turn, so we know that there's no petty theft on our Anax when we equip our Embercleave. That's basically what we need. If there is open islands, right, then we have to basically Phoenix of Ash and try to haste in. It's pretty gross, but that's what it is, and there's no mana, so we're good to go. Oh, no, we're not. We needed to draw land there, actually. This is 3, 4, 5. I don't want to lose Anax yet. We can trade with this giant, though. Fake them out, which is actually pretty good for us. And then we're going to drop our cost again for Embercleave through the giant. My bad on that misread. We should have played the Phoenix and then got some extra chip damage in. It's fine to play the Bonecrusher Giant, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're 1 shy of their Bean Giant. There's the Clover. Oh no. We have petty thefts. The Fae to the sideboard. Okay. Interesting. How are they dealing with us with no mana? They need to pull a blue mana source and an unsummon. But they played mana this turn, so they can't do that. Math. We will Embercleave our Anax or our Bonecrusher Giant. Probably our Bonecrusher Giant, actually, so they have to take... Oh. That's fine, though. So we are looking for a land and a Torbran. They need to double wipe us, is the thing. And an Ugin. Stop it! Gross. 1, 2. Okay, there's one of the things we need. We'll go on Anax, just so we can get the damage through. thinking we still got him. Game. He did the math more than us. Still undefeated, even not on the play. We've only been on the play once, and we've won, what, 5 games in a row? Let's keep going. We go first. We have a lot of land here, though. It's the only thing. Anax kind of saves us, I hope. And we'll need to draw some 2-drops and maybe some more 1-drops and an Embercleave. And a Torbran. You guys know the drill. Our opponent is looking at their hand, deciding what to do. A lot of cards slam through so quickly, right? Can you imagine? Where's the Canadian flags, wizards? This is as close as I can get to a Canadian flag. Right? There's actually an owl on the road I live on, and every time I seem to drive by, I see it. You're not supposed to see owls that often, but I got myself a little owl friend. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. Let's greet our opponent with a hello. Maybe they're just logging in to our Twitch stream. They need the insider scoop on the draw hand, right? So we just make it impossible to see. Alright, let's get our non-haste creature in play first. Holding up a shock for removal. Hopefully it is a easy peasy green creature. Just like that one. Scooping that up. No ramping for you, sir. Anax in play. Another 2 damage. Let's pull our cleave. Embercleave. Embercleave. We got a 6% chance. Negative, Nelly. Push our hits in. Just recklessly giving him a kill on our Fervent Champion. Or the Robber, up to them. I would say Fervent Champion though, because then they get to block again next turn. Oof, they take it. They want the mutate target. They are 100% looking to mutate onto that essence. Okay, as long as it's no Gemraiser. Gemraiser can snag our Anax out of existence. Right? I'm pretty sure. It's enchantment or artifact, I believe. It's a good thing we have such a wide field. They have to block Anax. What? That's just lethal. Welcome to Platinum, baby. Still undefeated within red. Headed towards diamond. Woof. What, 6 or 7-0? Alright. Keeping 7 here. Opponent goes first again. The game's like, no, 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 no. You can go second. You know, you're on the draw. You have an easy enough time. This is a bummer. Umori creatures? Oh. I'm nervous. And we can't eat that. This is not going to be good. This is classic mutate. Actually, we should have done it now because they're going to get to draw. And it's reduced. Oh, you fool. But, are we really a fool as we let it hit? They throw the land. The Great Horn hits the library. And bingo. Bango. Let's resolve those. Thank you. That's a 2 for 2. They ramp, sure. But mutate stack is gonzo. Let's get Anax in play. The thing is, they have a lot of creatures, you know what I mean? This is still not going to be good. This is hard cast Hysterics. Okay, I guess. So we can push up by 2, go to 4. So what if we robber? That pushes us to 3. We can only go to 5. So this is the end of our victory. You know, we tried our best, and we even, I think, did fairly well. But this game's over. Good game. Just the land. Could be worse. And we need to pull a land so we can cleave our Anax. That's the only hope. And we need no mutates here, especially not Gem Razors. Woof. Okay, no more blockers. This is good. Land. Really? You deserve to only pull more land. But he gets a 3/3 out of it. And 3 creatures, 3 symbiotes. We can just pack up here. Let's see what we would have pulled. Brutal. If they can whiff like 50 times in a row. It's not good. Right? We're gonna try to push through this, but it does not look good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Now we can Rimrock Knight plus Embercleave. And maybe they block with the Hysterics. I don't know. I certainly hope. It's a bit of damage, not enough. And they can like quadruple block on us next turn. But maybe we can get some damage going on with the Torbran, right? Torbran off the top. We're doing our best. Even though it's an impossible match. Oh my lord, down to 5. Oh! The streak continues. Weird, weird, weird hand for us. I'm gonna keep it because of robbers and the removal. 1 drop off the top is great, thank you. Birth MLTs, that's fine. We get to robber in. More removal. Not what we need against a control deck, admittedly. That'll help them find their wipe. We need Anax in play. We need a land in play. We get to take what they put on top. Oh no, we don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. They just drew their 6. Here's Banishing Light on one of the robbers. That's fine. We can slay this artifact before they gain life, I guess. Let's get our wipe protection in play, though. Cranking for 1 damage a turn. Woo! This is going to be our hardest smash yet. Nice. Wow. If only we had that Anax in play. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe our opponent will just concede again and we'll be able to win that way. Right? If there's a field wipe, we're done, so. You're gonna bounce Yorion. Oh, Elspeth makes the cleave more expensive. What a pro block. Really? Takes 5 damage. We have 6 in hand. I think they want a Yorion, and I don't think they have a field wipe, so I'm going wide. This is so irresponsible. Okay, neutralize. Sure. 4 life here sucks. And then they're going to bounce everything. Oh no, it fizzles first. That's actually great for us. But here's the shatter. Okay. Do we double burn Teferi?
Let's make this quick. Ah, respect your elders.
Sucks. Ouch. What a bummer that is. But it can minus on the Rimrock Knight, which sucks just as bad. We pull the land to cleave. Does it get through? 1, 2. Nope. We put it in play first. Yep. Because it's cheaper then. Be awesome. Somehow the first strike hit before the petty thoughts bounce. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. To the board. Elwish Bordeaux. Okay. Instant speed is the thing. They just do it right out of the gate. Casket on our Crusher. Avoids the damage because it's an artifact / equipment. We have another cleave. 4 damage down to 8. Another Fae to the board. They've got 2 mana in hand. An unsummon? Wow. Banishing Light. On Rimrock Knight, I assume. Dirty dogs. Bolt Hound has haste. Oh, that's close. We get Bolt Hound for 2. Giant in play. We got him down to 6. Come on. If they bounce their Banishing Lights and stuff, so we get those other things back. Okay, so they're giving us the robber back, taking the giant. That's a fair play, right? That, you know, coincides with the fair trade agreement. Oh, they take cleave. Interesting. We're close. We get rid of Yorion. They have 1 flyer. 2 flyers, I guess, because of the borrower. Oof. We have to get lucky here. That doesn't quite do it. We can buff the Phoenix. Bolt Hound buffs everything. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's annoying. Okay, this one's just a blocker. Man, that's annoying. That's the worst. Good trade for them. We already get it. Alright, let's get Robber back in play. We've still got them against the wall. Hopefully they top deck land, and we're good to go. Yes! We can escape our Phoenix, I believe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. There's a little extra sauce on the side of these biscuits. Woo! Bolt Hound. It's like a little tiny Torbran. That's a token blocker I didn't expect. So it helps, right? They need to 100% pull a field wipe here. Again, Phoenix just comes back in. So even if they do pull field wipe, we win. Woo! This is a hot streak. Alright. Our opponent is still going first. I don't get it. We've just been punished on this draw. Making the most out of it, I guess, but come on. I mean, Anax, Torbran, at least the hands have been good, admittedly, right? Could be Bonecrusher here. I'm expecting it on the robber. It's just that. A petty theft. That's not quite as bad. We get the robber back. It's got haste. Could be worse. But we've seen how annoying they were last game, right? We've got no direct damage in hand. Oof. They're playing it smart too. Blockers up. Draw engine in play. Draw engine gonzo, but, you know, nonetheless. It was there. I guess we could have attacked. Gross. Hopefully they lock on lands. Gross. They don't. Ah, for 1-4 and a 5-5. This is... Okay, we're being tested. We were losing all of those other matches, and somehow we came full circle. So, maybe it happens again. We need an Embercleave off the top. And we need them to Storm's Wrath the whole field. So we get all the 1/1s, we can drop our Torbran. Wow. That is a field. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? They've got petty thefts and stuff. We have to remember that. Go big or go home. Robbers already triggered. They just play the Borrower for the flash block on the Phoenix. Anax dies. Arsonist dies before Torbran hits. Good call. Both robbers survive. One to their person. We go wide. We're ready to drop Torbran. We need to avoid a field wipe. Yeah, they're playing creatures. There's no wipe. Lots of blockers, though, right? That sucks. If they play a fourth blocker, that's crippling. They could have Bonecrusher or Petty Theft in hand. Let's go for it anyways. That's how the combo works, right? Just go for it. Hopefully this is where the rope hits and they're gonzo and our streak continues. That's the combo, right? Let them wipe Anax, play your Torbran after. Take advantage of all the 1/1s. Again, I think they're in a very good position here. So I'm not sure what the holdup is, right? It's another Borrower. And they'll do it before damage triggers. Okay, Fae off the top. Clover off the top. We still hit for 4, 7, 10 here. Alright. Deep breaths. We're close. We are close. I would love a petty theft from them off the top. That would be so cool. Do they discard 2 lands to the hand? They would have to spend all of their mana just to Fae here. For 3, what would they take? A Flame Sweep? What do you have in your wish board, boy? It's Red Cat Melee on our Torbran. Instant speed, 4 damage. Okay. Let's top deck another Torbran here. We will get 2 damage in. We'll lose 1 creature. Oh no, we lose 2 creatures, sorry. What was I thinking? Down to 3. We need this to have whiffed. Oh! That's good. Should've went with the flyer last turn. Four attacks, we can deal 1 damage, right? Cancel attacks. We need all of our attackers for Bolt Hound to trigger. Brazen Borrower, Bonecrusher Giant, they win. Storm's Wrath, they win. Come on, Bolt Hound. I believe in you. You're my boy, Bolt. We can push the Phoenix up. What? Is it a ram through? No, why would he target both of our creatures? Stop it. Easy. Don't do it. Stop it. One damage, that's fine. Down to 2, we have lethal. Are you serious? What a top deck. And now they put the life gain on. Good game. Wow. That's stupid. Well, we got close. All good things must end. Okay, we get lucky. We're finally allowed to go first. We got beat by Clover. We almost had them. We were so close. What an amazing top deck by them. I'm still, like, in that moment. Let's collect ourselves, get into this match. Hopefully there's something for us to remove before we play our Anax. 2 Torbrans means we can play one on top of Anax. Oh, gross. Double Petty Theft is just like throw up territory. We need our Shieldbreaker for battle display. If we can get that 4th land. Right, the Bonecrusher and Shock become very high priority if we do get it. Petty Theft and I die. Oh. Get out of here, Clover. It is. Gross. Just silliness. As long as they don't go to their sideboard. Well, good game. What a joke, right? Gross. Regardless, we got lots of wins, and, you know, those streaks are always going to come to an end, and it's just up to you to pick yourself up and go get another one. Alright, Mono Red, Standard 2021, Rotation Proof, 80% win rate, tearing it up, only getting beat by the best, which is pretty crazy. That Clover deck is insane. It's Petty Theft and Bonecrusher Giant that are brutal. It really is. Those are the 2 problem cards. I get it, Clover's good, but it's Petty Theft and Stomp. They're amazing. They're good in any deck. They don't even need to be doubled, but when they do get doubled, it's just GG's, RIPs. So You know, as far as deck changes go, I don't know. You could fine tune this all day long. I think this is very, very close to where we want it, right? Potentially, you know, we trim a Bonecrusher Giant for another Phoenix. But again, this depends on the ratio of, you know, aggro and mid-range decks to control decks. Obviously, Bonecrusher Giant's not the greatest in the control matchup. But it is very, very high value within the creature-based matchups because you get to remove their creature and then you get a body to like attack and threaten another one of their creatures, which is cool. But if you just, you know, I mean, it's cool if you can pick off a Planeswalker with it and then play the body. Generally, see, and that's what I mean about these adventure cards. The utility is just like pretty high, and there's a little bit of a downside, but it's mitigated by itself, right? Which is just the coolest thing. So very powerful deck. You're going to be able to slam through Platinum with this. I have no doubt, you guys. I'm going to be pushing to Mythic in the next few days. So if you're looking to hit Mythic, you can follow my journey, the exact decks I'm using. You know, you're getting literally every match that I play. So check it out, enjoy, and I guess we'll see you in Mythic. We already told you about our schedule, 6 in the morning, 6 at night, and then we're in the middle on Twitch, and then we have the Discord. We've got a lot of gems to give away. Last month we gave away 120,000. We have 350,000 gems left to give away. We also have cash prize monthly tournaments that are free entry, so get in on that as well. Don't miss out. And most importantly, make sure that you like every single video of mine that you see. If you enjoy the channel, if you want to support it, go ahead, make that thumb turn blue every single day, twice a day. It really, really, really helps more than anything. If you can't support the channel financially, that's fine. Smash that like button, you guys. It will boost my channel into that CGB zone, right? If we could get 200-300 likes every video, we would be laughing. We would be very pleased and very, very grateful. So like the video and share it to a friend. We've got lots to offer, you guys. We're not just begging for your likes here. We are bartering for them, if you will. We've got a lot of stuff to give you, and all we require is that little like. We don't really require anything, but we'd appreciate it. All right, you know, that's enough begging for me. Thanks for your time and attention, as always, you guys. I really appreciate it, and more importantly than everything here today, I hope you go and have yourself a wonderful, magical day, no matter where you are in the world. You know, if it's the morning, if it's the evening, the afternoon, who knows? Just take that nice breath in, breathe out. Let's all just have a good day together. All right, take care. We'll see you soon.
Nice.